Hey guys, welcome back to Two Homos 100 Thoughts. I'm Raciel coming to you from Chicago.
And I'm Armando coming to you from Dallas.
And I'm super excited about this video because Armando finally jumped on the bandwagon and is watching Housewives of New York City from the beginning. So we're going to recap season 1 and we're going to play a little drinking game because I haven't seen it in forever. So Armando's going to ask me questions and I'm going to see, from what I remember, I'm going to ask him questions as well.
Correct. So I'm super excited about this because Raciel told me to watch Real Housewives of New York, and you guys all watched it as well. So let's not even talk about that. And I finally got into it. You know, there was one person in the comments bullying me. No, I'm kidding. They weren't bullying me, but they really just said, Armando, watch Housewives of New York. So I did it, and it wasn't too bad. I mean, the first episode was really slow. It's like the beginning of a regular show, but as it caught on, it caught on me. Like I was watching it and I'm excited to do the shot game, but it caught on, especially because my first thing I'm gonna let you know, because I have a lot of things to talk to you about Housewives of New York.
Yes, go for it. Go for it. The floor is yours, friend.
Yes, the floor is mine. So I know Bethany Frankel as like the skinny goddess, the skinny girl, like she's everyone's friend, everyone wants to. And seeing her from season 1, that was not the case at all.
She was rough, wasn't she?
She was a little rough around the edges, and we grew up with her. As I'm seeing that, I'm gonna watch her evolve, and I'm loving for this because
it's so good to see her evolve.
Season 1, it's for some reason all about the Countess, and everyone is like kissing her ass, and oh my God, there's a Countess on Housewives, and to be honest, she's one of the most boring housewives. To be quite honest with you, like all she does is go to charity and no, but Ramona
very pretentious.
Huh?
She was very pretentious.
She's very
like her first couple.
Yes, and then Ramona Singer, I was very indifferent towards Ramona Singer, and seeing her from season 1, I live for Ramona. Like I just really do. Like she's a nut job, and I just want to go live in her La La Land with her. Like she is hilarious.
Like the way she acted when Simon showed up to girls' night. Oh my God.
That is hilarious. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's the moment I began to really like her because it happened way before that, but it was just freaking epic. And then there's one we're missing, Jill Zarin.
Jill is epic. Jill Zarin.
Jill reminds me of like Joy Behar 30 years ago. You know what I mean? That's what she reminds me of.
The Brooklyn chick, Alex and Simon, I don't know where they found them.
I don't like them at all. When they showed their house and where they live, it's like, where you live, bitch? Child, the ghetto.
Let's go find you a home.
Girl, they had a white refrigerator up in there, first and foremost. Like, no. And season 1, when this happened, that Bethany showed up, I was just, first of all, let's have a shot question. We haven't taken a shot this episode, so let's go ahead and do one.
Go for it.
Alex and Simon, where do they live? Obviously New York, but what borough?
Brooklyn.
They do live in Brooklyn.
We all know that. That's what they're known for. And Ramona refuses to go to Brooklyn.
Well, I'm not that
like
Ramona.
You're not? Okay.
I'm not even gonna tell you where I'm at because I'm still in season 2, but I'm living for this season.
Mm-hmm.
So Brooklyn and Alex and Simon being fake.
Okay. So question. Where was the moment when you're like, okay, this series is a hot mess and I love it? Like what stood out to you that made you like stay hooked on it?
The moment where Ramona Singer is at the country club thing and she damn near makes the Countess Luann miss her daughter's sting because she's asking all types of questions and all this nonsense, and the Countess walks off like, this girl thinks I'm a referee or something. And I thought it was funny because I can see Ramona trying, you know what I mean? Like she's really trying to fit in and stick around and get in with these ladies, and like it humanizes her because prior to watching this, all I knew her was on that Watch What Happens
She's a
Live.
monster.
And well, all I personally know her was of the Watch What Happens Live that occurred live, and she's like the one that everyone has beef with, you know, Vicky, Dolores, and you know,
Giselle.
Giselle, exactly. So that's all I knew her from. But getting to know her, I'm like, oh my God, like she is epic.
You know what moment like made me be like, damn, this show is a hot mess? When they did the tennis match.
Yeah,
That tennis match, oh my God, that is epic. That was such good TV. And even Bethany was just staring, watching the match like, this is such a train wreck. Like, I can't stop watching this.
I actually texted you throughout that tennis match because I thought it was so funny and I forgot that moment. But yeah, that's the
That
moment
was
when
such.
I'm like, these ladies take tennis way too serious. I've never even picked
Yes,
up
because
a
it
racket
was,
in my life.
who was it? It was like Jill and Luann, right? Against Ramona and her friend.
Ramona and her friend that we never saw again. I don't ask me her name because I don't.
And I love how like Mario was trying to coach her from the side, and then she's like, Mario, shut up.
Yes,
And
that
then
was
how
so
she's like
funny.
telling John, you were like quoting it as you were texting me, like you're the one doing all the talking.
No, it was so funny because at first she's getting after Mario, and then she starts going at it with Jill as they're playing tennis, and it was so funny to watch, and it was a
And they
great.
had a whole audience. They
They
had a
did.
whole audience.
They did have a whole audience. Like I think it was Jill who invited dang near the whole like Staten Island. Like I don't know where the hell she's from.
Staten Island. These women are fab though, because they all have like their condos in the city, like they're nice like apartments in the Upper East Side, and then they have their Hamptons homes, except Bethany, because Bethany's the broke one, and Simon, because she's in Brooklyn. But
Right.
everyone else has like their nice properties. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. I was very impressed at their estates. Like when Ramona, like when she shows her house in the Southamptons, or you know, Luann and Jill, like those are very nice properties, and it is so epic. I don't even know if it's in season one or in season two, but the house that the Alex and Simon rent at the Hamptons, I'm like, this is a joke. This is a
It
fucking
was
joke.
fun fact about Ramona. She bought her Hamptons house before she got married.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She is an accomplished woman. I'm proud of her, honestly.
Right? I'll give that old bitch that. She's
Yeah.
terrible.
What I love
She's so
about
good to
her,
watch though.
what I love about her is the way she rambles. You know what I mean? The way she rambles, and it's so unapologetic. And you know, if she has
But she
something to
doesn't
say,
change.
if she has something to say, she's gonna say it, which is like epic. Like it's just the best. It's what you look for in a house.
No, yeah, like exactly, and that's perfect. Like I don't know how they found these women, but well, Jill is the one who kind of like chose the casting. You know, like she was the first one they casted, and then she's kind of the one who like brought everyone in. Kind of the way it was with like Kyle Richards, how she's the one who brought everyone into Beverly Hills. It was the same for Jill. So Jill like found Luann. I don't know how they found Ramona, but Ramona is a hot mess. I hate her, but I love to watch her because she makes you
Right.
cringe. Like the way she acted with Simon on Girls' Night. Like even when he shook her hand, she was bothered by the way he shook her hand.
Right.
You know?
How do you feel about Simon always showing up to girl events? Like, stay your ass at
No.
home. Like, you know?
Stay exactly. Stay your ass at home. Like you're not a housewife. You know? Like he's so lame. Like he quit his job to pursue his career on the show, and then they got fired. Oh, hold on, you're not on there. Never mind. Cut.
Well,
Cut.
what I will say is I'm very excited to get into the season where they're not around. To be quite honest with you, because it's very creepy. It's very freaking creepy the way these people.
It is creepy.
They spend
Doesn't
the
he make
money,
him
but they have their kids living in a construction zone. Like, girl, your floor should not look like that.
I'm gonna cut you off. What is the drinking game? This is for a shot. What is the name of her son, of one of her sons?
Francois.
Damn. You
Francois.
didn't, yeah. Francois.
Francois. Francois. What did Bethany?
Okay, that's my shot. Then.
I'll take a shot with you. But what did Bethany say that he wakes up speaking Latin? When Bethany was talking about those kids, that was just fucking hilarious. Because I don't know, Bethany is just so real. And anyway, let's just take this shot because I could go on and on about Bethany.
Oh, I got a fat shot.
You did get a fat shot. For sure. I mean, one thing that I'm looking forward to from the Real Housewives of New York is obviously for Dorinda to come because, like,
We
obviously,
gotta wait.
Dorinda is one of those queens where, like, she lives on YouTube or, like, she has all those epic moments, you know,
Just an
and
OnlyFans.
pause.
I'm not kidding.
We're gonna steamroll right past that, but Dorinda's one of those moments like I've honestly sent you the meme of like clip, and I think I used to send you so much of Dorinda where you're like, this dude watches New York, and I've never, you know, like they were so
That's
shocked.
why I was shook. That's why I was shook that
Yeah,
in that one video, I was so caught off guard when you're like, oh, I don't watch New York. I'm like, what? Because even like at the end of the conversation, she'll go on a rant and then you'll be like, clip. So I honestly thought that you watched it. But for that, you gotta wait till season 7, boo.
oh dang. No, but yeah, for sure. I'm really excited for that to come, even though now to find out she comes at a very later season, like what? But no, for sure. I mean, like I'm excited to see Bethany leave and come back, and I'm just excited to see it all because Bethany's not even married yet, and I know she's about to go through like the messiest divorce ever in life, and it's just I don't
Ooh,
know.
and it gets bad between her and the girls. You say I don't want to say too much because I need you to watch, and I'm loving the commentary that you're sending me through text. So keep that up. Like, yeah, sometimes I feel like it's not enough. This
Yeah,
fun fact about
yeah.
New York. I'm just throwing these fun facts towards you. When they made the show, they didn't even know they were real housewives. It was a show called Manhattan Moms. Then when they were like airing the show, they're like, oh yeah, no, it's a franchise now. Like you guys are real housewives of New York City, and then that's when it like blew up, which is awesome because like you said, I'm excited for you to see everything like Bethany evolve, go from broke to one of the richest bitches now.
Right.
Like,
I'm so excited to see that evolution because I did not like I feel
you
like
know, she started the show like that.
you probably would have told me, but I would have never known to what extent we were gonna see Bethany evolve because she's literally like I'm not gonna say bottom of the barrel, but she's not the countess or she's not like Ramona where they
Exactly. And then you like
polish
see her
her
at the,
face.
did
Yeah.
you get to the scene yet where she's like in the grocery store, like struggling just to sell her like her Bethany Bakes thing? But that's season 2, so I'll probably skip that cut.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've seen that.
Okay, you see? Okay, so
Yeah.
back to it, like I'm just excited for you just to see all these women. Like Ramona is still the same person. Luann does evolve a lot, not gonna lie. Like
I will.
she
Yes. I
like
will say, like, one thing that I love about the Real Housewives of New York, or another thing that I love about the like New York franchise,
keep the list going. We
the
love so many things
list
about
just
them.
goes, but I love the amount of fucking fashion shows these ladies go to because it has been a dream of mine, Raciel, to go to like a fashion show, sit front
Mine
row,
too.
watch just the fashion come out, not the fashion, the clothes, you just watch it. Even if it's women's clothes, like it's kind of like art, you know what I
It's
mean?
art. It's art. It's a
Stuff that
moment. Like
walks down the runway isn't meant to be worn. Like there isn't a woman that's gonna wear some of the stuff, but it's still art, and
it's a moment. Yeah.
just to sit there with like the champagne that they be drinking, it's just like it's a moment, and you get a lot of these moments out of New York, and I didn't know I was gonna get that, and it's just something I've always wanted, like New York Fashion Week, like we all know about it, we all want to go.
Right. And the
We
thing
just get
about
to go every year apparently.
yeah, and the thing about New York is that they're like money without flashing.
Without flashing it exactly, like they take it for given, like when Joe was like in season 1, when Joe was like, love, I need, like, babe, I'm not gonna tell you how much this costs, but I need you to get the private plane for us to get there. It's like, what?
Exactly. And they're like so chill about not even the way they dress, they're so casual, but at the same time I find them, even though it's like early, like the early fashion from back in the day, because you are on season 1, it's still like, they're still fashionable, except Ramona. Like Ramona, she's something else with her fashion.
No,
Like
yeah,
her
for sure. Like some of these designers at the fashion show that they go to, like Luca Luca and stuff like that, like those are like $1,000 wearing like outfits, you know what I mean? So like for them to even be invited, and they're such low profile people, you know what I mean? Like even though they're housewives, like even today, me being a housewife fanatic, I didn't know who some of these ladies were. But being season 1 and they're being invited to these shows, it's like there's somebody in New York, you know.
I'm like shaking my head. I can't believe you didn't know who Jill Zarin was.
I had no idea, but
She's
when I saw her,
she's
she
a
reminded
legend.
me of Joy Behar. I was like, this is the
Ah,
that he
stop with the
picked
Joy
up. Like,
Behar.
she like, dude, the way they talk, the red hair, the way they got that curly thing in the front, like just everything.
I cannot with
I'm
you
like,
and the
wait,
Joy
Joy, like
Behar.
30 years from now, this bitch is gonna be in the View filling in for Joy. Like,
No, I mean I feel you. I feel you, but
yeah,
yes, but remember she's Jewish, not Italian.
yeah, for sure. There's a little bit of a difference there, but that's like the only difference that they have. But no, yeah, for sure. Obviously, like 50 years in between as well. But no, like they like the way they talk, the things that they say. I feel like they're both sitting around quoting The Godfather all day. Like it's just hilarious, honestly.
Now, okay, you got me on there. And not only that, but Bethany has all these good one-liners, even from the start. Like she's so funny, in the beginning before, like, because I don't care about her now, but in her early seasons, I was obsessed with her.
Yes. So one thing about reunions, and they like it's one thing that like us Bravo fans we never really talk about, but when it comes to Housewives reunions, like the two girls that are sitting next to Andy, because Andy's always in the middle, but the two girls, like the left and the right girl, those were like the stars of the season, right?
Yeah, like those are the
Would
whoever
you
gets to sit
say?
next to Andy are the ones either with like the most conflict or the one like that the season revolved around.
Exactly. And then the girls at the outer edge of the couch, like the ones at the very edge with the bad lighting, as Kenya once said one year, those are like the kind of the girls that are kind of like on the outskirts, like they might be cut or something, like those are the girls that kind of really didn't matter. It was shocking for me to see that Bethany was at the edge of the couch at the season one reunion. Like, I would think that she was a bitch sitting next to Andy, she was probably sitting on Andy's chair and Andy was somewhere else, but she was
It
at the
took
edge working for her paycheck like all these other bitches on Housewives.
it took her a while to get to sit next to Andy, not gonna lie. Like she didn't get it right off the bat.
To see that Ramona deserved the spot. Like she worked for it, but yeah,
And I
to see
think and it
Ramona,
was Ramona and Jill, right?
it was kind of Countess.
Oh, oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Countess, being a Countess apparently took her further in life than anything else because being
She
a
was so horrible though.
she still is, I feel like seeing like the modern clips of her and like seeing her from season one, it's like she's still the same person, you know what I mean? Like she's still writing the Countess name till like it falls off.
Mm, in her defense, she has evolved a lot, like personality wise. Like she's more open about like the things she does. But yeah, like how she like told Bethany to introduce her as Mrs. Deliceps to a driver, like
Driver, like who the hell are you, first and foremost?
right, like no one even knew you. Like a countess, like you're countess by injection, pretty much, because you
But I
married.
love the way Bethany, when they got to the place, Bethany tells the driver, "Can you tell the Countess still accept? No, can you open the door for the Countess still accept?" Like that was freaking epic. Like I was living
She's
for
so
it.
shady. She has no problem
Yeah.
saying whatever the fuck she wants to, and that's what I love. I feel like they really turned it up even from the start. And like you said, you're continuing on season two, which we'll recap when you're done.
Mhm.
But they're just gonna keep
I
serving and serving.
honestly feel like this season two recap is gonna be like next week. Honestly, like I'm almost done with it. I'm
Good,
super excited.
good. I'm
It's
so excited for you.
it's just such a good franchise to do. Like I feel like we might have to do season two and season three in a one video because I'm burning through it. Like this is like Potomac all over again. And I was honestly low key scared of this because I like to do video games. I like to do stuff like that. And I'm like, damn it. Now I'm glued to my iPad watching Housewives of New York.
I'm so excited for you. Like I'm so
Yeah.
proud of you.
I'm excited for like to finish up and for the content that we're gonna come up with. Like it's fucking exciting. Yeah.
Me too. I'm really excited for you. I'm excited to keep talking about it because honestly, it's a throwback and it makes me want to rewatch it with you. Like
Right.
honestly, tell me what episode you're on and I'll rewatch it with you so we can recap it together.
For
Because
sure.
like I mean, I like that you have the floor and that you're like just spilling your guts about it because I love that.
No,
But
yeah, like it's like a good show, and I'm trying to think of all the good moments. Like there was obviously the Ramona with the dinner of the housewives and Simon and stuff, but I don't know, like it's just it's a really good show, honestly, and
the
I'm
tennis match, it was the tennis match for me.
The tennis match for you, yes, for sure. Honestly, I don't know what it was for me, but it was a good show. And at the reunion, I felt like Andy did not grill Alex and Simon hard enough. He should have went all out on them, honestly.
Yes, I agree. But reunions were still new and they were still like feeling them out and how they're supposed to be. Because Ramona was the first ever reunion walk off.
Really
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
Yeah, because she like supposedly didn't want to be associated with the naked pictures because her daughter was like in a really like elite private school, so she didn't want to be associated with that.
Which I'm not gonna say understandable because I would have sat there quietly and just not said anything, you know what I mean? But that's a way of saying I'm not associated with this, but let's bring the attention back to me because that's not important. Which it's the
Right,
Ramona way to do
exactly.
it. It's the Ramona way to do it,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. Like I live for Ramona. I did not know I was gonna live for her this much, but
No one is gonna make you cringe as hard as this woman, but it makes it you'll live for it. Like I remember Chrissy Teigen once tweeted Andy, like, "Oh, do you ever thank God for Ramona Singer?" And he's like, "Every day."
every day, right? I don't think he's ever gonna fire her. That's gonna be the longest standing housewife
She
ever.
is right now.
She is right now.
And she's gonna stay like that because, not gonna lie, there's times when I'm like, oh my god, I just want them to fire her, but at the same time, I'm like, no, like this woman has no shame in showing how horrible she is, you know?
Yes. Oh my God, Ramona Singer. Can we talk about when they're at the beach and Joe is like, "You have the legs of an 18-year-old," and I started paying attention. I'm like, she has really young looking legs, and then you look from like the like waist up, and it's like an older woman, but you go down, and it's like she has the youngest legs, the nicest ass, and I'm like, what is up with Ramona? What the hell did she do?
I'm
And
not gonna lie, I feel like her and Mario are such a good couple.
are they still together these days? They
You
are,
gotta
right?
watch. You gotta watch. No, you gotta watch
I
because
feel like
Ramona
divorces
made.
are coming with this with Housewives of New York.
There's
Divorces
a
are
lot of
coming.
a lot of divorces coming to in New York. Like Ramona made me cry for a whole season, and that's saying something.
Oh no, I'm not looking forward to that. But right now, I'm like, I'm really not digging this new bitch named Kelly. Like,
Skip that. Skip that. Wait till the season 2 recap because I got so much to say.
you see
We'll just
that?
have to stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm obviously gonna stay tuned and I'm gonna keep watching this. And I don't know, like one thing I'm excited to see is obviously Dorinda to come around, Bethany to leave and come back. Like, I'm excited for it all, honestly.
You know what I'm
Like,
excited about? I'm excited for you to see Heather Thompson and Carol Radwell come in, and Aviva Drescher.
I may or may not know who they are, but I'm just excited.
You're going to. You're going
Honestly,
to.
like,
You
I
gonna
just really
learn.
am. I'm gonna learn today.
Learn. All right. Well, is there anything else? Want to take a shot to the Housewives of New York City?
Yes, let's take a last minute shot to Housewives of New York, just because it's a really good show to watch. You guys, if you guys really want to be productive and stuff like that, do not get into Housewives of New York because all of that goes out the window once you get into the show.
Yeah. Sorry, but I'm so happy for you. I'm so excited for you.
I'm excited as well. But cheers to
Cheers.
Housewives of New York. Everyone like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.